What's up, friends, space people of Earth? I hope you're surviving the apocalypse out there. And here, or wherever in hell we are, there's so much going on. There's so much to talk about. There's so many energies in the air we can all feel. There's a shift required within us. It's not without. It's like we see this division of man versus woman, the people versus the power. There's this struggle going on, and we don't know how to feel. We don't know if we should be like passionate and going to chase our dreams and learn guitar, right? And some of us are like, are we just supposed to be traditional and like go back to homesteading, developing a farm and a sanctuary so we can survive like the apocalypse? Are the powers that be gonna reveal aliens to us? And then they're all gonna bunker underground and hide from us while we savagely attack everyone and become cannibals? What is the fear? Why do they want us to be so terrified right now? The struggle to connect, to find a partner and feel safe and feel like you can trust them, to hold your heart. This is a real, what's the word? Complexity. Let's see. The courage in this time to stand out, to be your greatest self is required. Literally to attract someone to you in this time requires you to elevate yourself to your greatest potential. Whatever that is. There's so many options. Everyone has a match and a pair and a mirror. I think that's what's beautiful about monogamy, is to imagine a universe of all these people and you just have this mirror. Look at this reflection, this bond between two people on the entire planet. Two people choose each other and they radiate love for one another to the point where they have no desire for anybody else. They literally enjoy pleasing you because you enjoy pleasing them, and you mate and bond and create this trust with someone that when the powers that be or the scary monsters come knocking on our door, the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger, all the things that kind of come up in us when we get in the dark at night, when we put our heads on the pillow. This person is there because all other billions of earthlings don't matter, because you're safe in this person's hands, okay? What we're seeing is those that want to tamper with and violate the sacred unity and bond of two souls that are just in love with one another. It's not, it's because you are fully embracing yourself, radically accepting every part of yourself. The tricks we play on each other today is brutal, okay? Women, I love all humans, okay? But I'm just gonna speak from a woman quality that is a real thing, is this nature to manipulate and to control the environment because we're vulnerable, we're small, like men are big and women are smaller. So like we have to be intelligent to defeat, if somebody tried to hurt us, just like a man's gonna, anyone would do that. So a woman naturally has the ability to manipulate and to control a situation to her benefit to survive. And it's obvious also with women being smaller that it's attractive to be able to protect her because she's fragile and she's small and she can be defeated by something greater. And why does this matter? I don't know. It's just coming out. Okay. So you got this companion in reverse. Companion in reverse. Betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity with lovers upright, lover upright. This is a message from somebody with a massive heart, a lover archetype within many of us humans walking amongst the earth. And what's happening externally is this has been misogyny. I don't know the word. It's like almost like molesting. It's kind of like that word. Yeah, like savage. Like there's a real betrayal to the innocence. It's like the grown-ups know what's going on, but they don't tell the kids. They tell the kids Santa Claus exists and the Tooth Fairy, but cheating on their parents, or like if a parent cheats on the other parent, or abuse in the home, whatever, something tragic is happening. It's like the parents, we don't talk about that, but here's your ice cream. Everything's fine. Everybody smile for the picture. Like, like it's weird. And from a young age, kids are, that's what I was channeling earlier. Kids. I love kids. Okay. So we have abandoned our courage when it comes to children, because when it comes to the truth that we don't know nothing, like we don't know what's going on, we don't know what we're doing, why we're following these rules, why we're waking up every day, sacrificing more and more and more and more time, and receiving less and less and less reward. I'm seeing a rejection from the child saying, I'm not your pet. The emotional cry here is, I am not your pet. I don't need to be put on a leash, told what to say, when to sit, what to do, who I can and can't express myself around, or that I can or can't speak the truth. Because I think kids are being taught to lie. I think I was taught to lie. When someone's like, how is it going today? I'm like, it's fine. No, it's not. Something tragic could be happening. Like the worst thing I could wake up to and hear on the phone happened today, or 10 times in the last 10 years. I got 10 tragic phone calls that like spiral me into isolation and addiction and detachment and like disassociation, negative things. Children understand rejection because they're so passionate and so loving by nature that it's really like the adults that are polluting the minds, the hearts of the youth, which makes us turn away from our courage. So there's no finger pointing or blaming here, because this is the design. We're all participating in the mandala. No one's at fault. It's about identifying and becoming aware and being like, oh, that's the trick that was played on me. Let me wake up from that, face it, fight that inner demon, sober, and then come out of the other side a confident, honest, authentic person that is empowered and capable, right? Our shadow is really struggling with like the party being over. The party's over. The party's over. The lies, everybody's got to come correct. Like, people have to come authentic and honest. That's the way forward, is to walk authentically. This pattern here is like, oh, it's all the denial. It's all the, like, look, this is like what we keep doing is ignoring the problem, not facing reality, not acknowledging the truth, but believing the imagination lie that we sold ourselves. Okay, this is a program in the mind that's on repeat, that everything's stable, everything's fine, everything's balanced, everything's okay. How are you doing today? I'm fine. I'm always fine. I love being fine every day, all the time. Don't you see I'm happy to be here? Like, there's a song, I think it's called Life is Fun. And there's this part, it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. It's so fun. Hey, wait. Such a beautiful day. Sun shining in a beautiful way. Life is ultimately meaningless. If you haven't heard it, it's called Life is Fun. And he goes, there's one line, it's so funny. It relates. He goes, I'm ahead to class and pass every grade that I, pass every grade that I pass till the grades are screaming in my face. And another guy goes, 98% of what you learn is a waste. Because isn't that true? Like, I couldn't get through school. It was like useless. A lot of it was useless, like not practical information. I'm so grateful today. We're progressing, so let me just digress. A lot of energy today, so thank you for allowing me to spaz a little bit. Because I'm really hearing a lot of jabber words in my head about all these stories we're being told are just like, how much of it makes any sense anymore? Can we talk about inflation? Can we talk about preparing children for the future? I'm not qualified to prepare a child for the future. I think this reality is constantly evolving and changing in front of us. And unless we choose a route that fulfills us and brings us joy, rather than just trying to be accepted, it's inevitably going to be a life unfulfilled if you follow, because creating your own path is allowing you to have enlightenment and expand, whether it's as a partner or as a parent, if you're dating, if you're just want to be a better human, you know? Because if you don't want to be a better human, free will, bye, go do that. It's your, I don't care, I don't. What do I want to pull? I appreciate you if this isn't too much, because it's a lot of energy for me today. I've had a lot of energetic, what do you call it? Like hijackers. I feel like it's a good word. So I've been on an energetic roller coaster. Ooh. That's insight right there. That's insight. The animal. That's just like instinct, drive, ambition, motivation, intent, savage, purpose, survival, freedom, survival of the fittest. So like, I'm seeing this youth standing up in a time of crisis and saying, like, this is the little child's eye looking up at the adults, saying, we got this. I know you guys tried, but we got this. We're going to have this primal leadership quality. That's why they're called Generation Alpha. They're very alpha. Like, the type of human they're going to be is like a totally different type of human than we're used to interacting with. This technology, all this stuff, all this speed. Think about the speed of light. Like, something about that's like in harmony or sync with the speed of the brain being able to like catch the future or bring in the future, imagine the future. The future they're imagining is significantly more convenient to them than to us. That's interesting. Yeah, that was that right there. They're excited about this too. This is the true human. We really need to protect our children right now. I think the children are under attack from, tell me, firecracker. And you know what I was looking at? The firework on this. Excitement. Yeah, I said, did I say they were excited? Because they are. They're very excited. This is the excitement of them running towards this in some way. Like, they're ready to push it up, okay? They're ready to have fun with it. Like, we can't kill all the fun. We can't take life so seriously that we don't even know how to like enjoy life anymore. It's so important to enjoy life. And I see them not taking the olive branch, like, you know, you give someone an olive branch, okay, forgiveness. So they're gonna be so focused and caught up on what they're building that it's like, we're gonna be in mourning while they're gonna be in joy. So if you're watching this, you're probably older or very young, whatever. I don't know how to put this. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situation. So it's like the person, the generation we're at as adults now and in the past are going to be really in this Five of Swords. How do I want to put that? Chaos. Yeah, we're not going to know what to think. We're going to fear the younger generation's methods. We have this resistance to what they see coming and what makes sense for them to develop and grow and expand. They have this like technology, agricultural, robotics, STEM type of future they're trying to establish so they can, you know, they don't want to do all the labor jobs. They're very interested in leisure. They want their technology and they want their leisure. They're not trying to do all this other stuff. They're not trying to. And we're like, as older people, we're like, well, how do you survive? How are you going to live? How are you going to make it if you don't go to college and do it perfect like I did? It's kind of like, I mean, we've been surviving all this time. Why is that the only way? Someone will try to make you do something against your will. This is what I'm seeing. A child, how do I say that? I gotta get this. And we also have this right here, the eternal child. The eternal child, and underneath that, the dead ends and the apocalypse. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. I don't even know what she says. I don't know that song. Quit playing with me, Riot. You see the eternal child, the dead and apocalypse. So what is this saying to me? I need to continue with the club as well. Kids are not our pet. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. So this is children. This is youth today. I'm channeling a message for the youth today that says, adults of this world, we come into the world pure. And then we're forced, like concentration camps, to obey all these demands and orders of us without having the opportunity to pave our own way, to become ourselves, or to live passionately. We're constantly asked to do book work when not everybody's a bookwork type of learner. Some people need to be out and about doing stuff. Some people need to learn like jujitsu and boxing and fighting, or like strengthening stuff. And they need less mathematics and whatever it is that they're not, not their niche. I don't know. So if we could acknowledge we don't know what we're doing. We have worked very, very hard on something that we are struggling to let go. These kids, the future is dependent on us finding the courage and the inner strength to acknowledge that we're perpetuating, fueling the lie, the illusion, the delusion, the shared hallucination that we're indoctrinating our children with. And once we face that, we can realize they did it to us. Like, it's been passed down. We didn't ask for this. This is really for those that are within their spiritual awakening process, that are struggling with relationships and connections with family, partners, children, especially children. This whole message has been about the voice of the youth. And also companionship being a betrayal, right? So there's been passed down betrayal DNA codes, and we're working to recode, reboot, rebuild new infrastructure to house the high frequency emotions that we want to feel. We want our body to go into the new earth whole and balanced and stable, because we acted on our vision, on our dream, on our inspiration, and we chose to listen, to receive, to not know everything, to, you know, like a teacher doesn't know everything. They don't have it all figured out. They're still learning every day. So what we've been taught should also evolve. It should also grow and expand with wisdom. You shouldn't just get old and wrinkly and have acquired little wisdom, because you know what I'm saying? Life teaches you wisdom. So I'm gonna, kind of want to end it with this deck. Okay, so this will be what last message from the youth, the oversoul of the youth. What can we better understand? Interesting. Ooh. All right. So take this where it fits, because I feel like this can go two directions. I regret my poor choices. So that's like a first step we could take. I regret the mistakes I've made. I was wrong and I am sorry. I am sorry I criticized you. I lived my life through you. So can you see how children don't want us to live through them? They want us to guide and protect rather than try to, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like what they're saying is they're sorry that they had to, and this is them speaking from the future timeline. So it's like, I'm grateful for what you've done. You know, I'm sorry how I behaved because I turned against tradition and what it is you asked of me. I wish you love and happiness. You will get through this. So they're literally cheering us on. They understand where they, like, this is such a pure, loving energy. And that's why the eternal child, it's required of us to meet our children, our parents, everyone, as a child, as pure, innocent and true as a child. Because who's speaking here is a full and clear on loving, understanding, and evolved response to a chaotic situation. So, you know, kind of feel where that fits. I don't even know that I should tell you where that fits. That's more like a personal thing. So that's what I have. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.